Playa Hotels and Resorts. Like, I couldn't think of being anywhere else but with these two fine ladies, Michelle and Amanda from Playa. I'll officially introduce them in a sec, but maybe if you guys don't mind, because we love to hear from you, can you let us know where you're from? We actually have Canadian agents and we also have US agents on today, so please type away, let us know where you're from. And also, I'm sure there are some Playa fans here tuning in today. If you guys don't mind letting us know if you have an absolute favorite Playa property or even brand. I'll go for brand or a particular property that you just want to go back over and over and over, or maybe you're selling your clients over and over and over again.
I love it.
Yeah, throw that in the chat box as well. That should keep us busy for a little while. Look at that. That's so great. Awesome. Okay, so we're using Zoom webinar. You can see us. We're actually going to show our faces right now. We have the screen up, but we're going to show our faces at the end for Q&A, but you can probably see our little boxes at the top, perhaps. But if not, we'll definitely be live and showing our faces during the question and answer. So everybody is muted. We cannot see you, but of course, you guys can connect with us via the chat box. Now, we also would love to answer all of your questions today. And how are you going to do that if you can't talk to us? The chat box gets like crazy, as you guys can see. Actually, you might not be able to see. It depends how you're responding. If you're just saying just to panelists, we can see like, I don't know, 100 plus chats right now, where you guys, if you're not doing responding to everybody can't see your message. So it gets a little hairy. So if you guys don't mind questions, if you look in the Zoom panel, you'll see Q&A. So any questions about any of the properties or anything we're going to talk about today about Playa Hotels and Resorts, if you guys don't mind putting that in the Q&A, just when it comes time, it's a lot easier to find, okay? And we have some agents joining us via Facebook as well, so welcome everybody. It's so nice to see you guys join us. Agents tuning in via Facebook Live, please feel free to type in the comments area as well. I'm keeping my eye on it and watching it. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to type them in the comment area. And I'm going to do my very, very best. It's like brownies honor. We're going to answer all of your questions today. Okay, and then if not, you'll have everybody's contact info. All right, so it's 1:05 and I'm still talking, so stop. And I would love to hand it over to Michelle. Michelle is BDM. She's handling the Midwest. So all you Midwest agents, you probably know Michelle.
Hey.
So there you go. Say hello. Welcome, Michelle. And then, of course, we have Amanda Morris. Amanda is with is the BDM for Canada. So we have Canada as well. She has all of Canada, so big territory to cover. But I'm going to hide my screen. I'm going to hand it over to you ladies, and you guys can take it from here.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
I'm going to go ahead and put my video off too so we can focus on the presentation. All right. So there we go. Again, thank you so much, Kelly, and thank you guys all so much for joining us. Outstanding group we have with us today. I'm Michelle Payette. I'm one of the BDMs here in the States. I'm located in Wisconsin and basically have everything Wisconsin down to Texas. And as Kelly mentioned, up to the north, we thought it'd be fun to have one of our BDMs from both Canada and the States, since you are all from all over. So going to introduce Amanda Morris, who's going to kick us off.
Hi, everybody, and thank you. Thanks, Michelle. As Kelly said, I am currently covering Canada temporarily, so don't worry, guys. I know we are all anxiously waiting for Freddie and Christian to come back, so I'm holding down the Canadian fort for them. So thank you all so much for joining us. Before we get started on what's new at Playa, I just wanted to take a moment and remind you all of the contest we have going on with Spoiled Agent, and of course to thank Kelly. We are new partners with Spoiled Agent. We're really excited, and we are giving away a free FAM, one for Canada and one for the US. So I believe Kelly is going to add that link for you. So if you haven't already participated in the contest, we put some questions out there for you, and we want you to participate. So you have from until the 25th of September for your chance to win. So again, thanks so much, and I'm going to pass it back to you, Michelle, to get started on what's new at Playa.
All right, thanks, Amanda. So I know we have a large group, and some people might be more familiar with Playa than others, our locations, our brands. So we always like to start with this. I think it's a great reference map that just really shows where we all are. We are spread out amongst 17 different resorts, covering 5 different all-inclusive brands. So we've got you covered all the way from the west coast of Mexico to the east coast of Mexico, and then all throughout the Caribbean. We're a relatively young company. We're still only about 7 years old. So we've gone from 5, 6 hotels up to 17. So we are just so excited to show, we're so proud to show this map, and we look forward to adding more and more little dots on here in the years to come. So stay tuned on that. Again, under the Playa umbrella, we hold those 5 brands that I mentioned. So we've got our 5-star, our amazing Hyatt Zilara, which is 18 or older, followed by our Hyatt Ziva, all ages, family-friendly brand. Just gonna give you a little tidbit if you're new to Playa, how to remember which one's which. Ziva and kids, both have 4 letters. Zilara and adults, both have 6 letters. Now you'll never forget it. Our Hilton all-inclusives are newer to us. We've just had 2 out of 3 of our Hiltons throughout Mexico and the Caribbean. 2 of them were completely renovated last year. Again, throughout Mexico and Caribbean, we have brought the Hilton all-inclusive brand to you. Our Panama Jack, all about family-friendly activity, adventure. We have 1 in Cancun, 1 in the heart of downtown Playa del Carmen. Our Jewel resorts are Jewel Paradise Cove and the Jewel Grand, located throughout Jamaica. And last but certainly not least, everybody loves this property. It is our adults only sanctuary in Cap Cana. And we'll talk a little, we're not gonna go into super detail about the resorts today, but tell you which ones are open, which ones are still coming, and everything located with Playa. That being said, I'll turn it over to, oh, not yet, I got one more. Okay, so this is kind of a hot topic right now, right? Everybody's new safety protocols at their resorts, really just making sure you and your clients are able to have a safe yet fun, we still want you to have fun on vacation, at our resorts. I will tell you that last month I had the opportunity to get back into destination. I cannot tell you how amazing it was, but I was able to go down and visit Cancun and really experience these new protocols by myself. So I can personally attest that our safety, our safe stay protocols are honestly top notch. You can get a very much more in-depth detail of the safe stay protocols that we have on our Agent Cash Plus website. We put on a really great detailed video. So if you want your clients to see really what they're going to experience with these new protocols on a daily basis, from the time you arrive to the time they leave and everything in between, head over to agentcashplus.com. There's a YouTube video on there that you can share on social media, share with your clients, but it just gives them, watching that video really gives them a confidence like, oh, I can still go down there, I can still have fun, but I know I'm gonna be safe. Again, on Agent Cash Plus, we've got all much more details than on this slide right here, but really the one I just wanted to focus on is that first one, that trusted brands. There is so much research out there right now. There's all these polls that I'm sure you and your clients have taken. And the research has shown people are ready to travel. But one consistent thing is they're wanting to travel with a trusted brand. So for us, that works very well. We can definitely benefit from there. Although we own our Playa resorts, we partner with the brands such as our Hyatts, with Hyatt Ziva and Zilara, as well as the Hilton All-Inclusive. This partnership has always benefited us, and we've been able to bring such a great product because of it. But really right now, these are trusted, globally owned brands that have spent millions of dollars on these new protocols. Hilton, for example, has partnered with Lysol in the Mayo Clinic. Can't get much bigger names than that. So again, they've spent all these millions of dollars putting the absolute best protocols in place to keep your clients safe, and again, to make sure you're still having fun on vacation. So again, go to agentcashplus.com, check out that video, share it, and we even have a really, really nice FAQ flyer that you can share with your clients as well. So definitely go check that out, agentcashplus.com. And now I'm gonna turn it over to Amanda Morris.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So one of the things we always like to talk about on our webinars, and
Oh, Kelly, did we lose Amanda?
You know what? She's there. We just can't
our
hear
properties.
her. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Amanda.
Oh, yeah. Can
Yeah,
you
we
hear me?
just lost you for a sec. Can you just start at the beginning of the slide?
Okay, perfect. So I was just saying to anybody who's been on a webinar with us before, you have seen us talk about our pillars, but we do it every time because what it really does is gives you tools to sell any one of our properties, because these are really where we put a big focus at each and every one of our resorts, ensuring that there's a level of consistency. So for example, I always say you might have a couple who goes to our 6-star sanctuary Cap Cana. They have an amazing experience, but next year they want to bring the whole family and maybe invite some other friends. So they want to try a Playa property, but they also want to still ensure they're going to have all those things they loved at, a Panama Jack, for example. So these pillars that we use, you're going to find those levels of consistency at all of our properties. So really, and no matter which one you pick, it's going to be the same experience. And our first pillar is our locations. So people always ask me, and I'm sure they ask you, Michelle, where is Playa going to be next? And you know what? We have people that it's their job to find us the best spots. So we're not sure where we're going next, but I can guarantee every one of our properties is located on a beautiful beach. It's located conveniently to the airport. And it's also going to give you an option for a lot of really exciting things to do off property. Now, some people might choose to just stay on the resort and hang by the beach or the pool, but some people really like to go out and explore the local culture. And we encourage that at each and every one of our properties. So our second pillar, and what my husband would say is possibly his favorite. Michelle, if you can just move to the next slide.
It should show food and beverage.
Oh, I'm behind. Oh, there we go. Where there's a slight delay. Sorry, guys. So food and beverage is definitely what a lot of people's favorite thing is about vacation. And what you're going to find at any one of our Playa properties is a really incredible food and beverage program. I personally get excited when we get emails about what's happening in our food and beverage program throughout our properties. We're very innovative with really unique dining experiences. You can see at the top left of your screen at Journeys, which is our authentic Indian restaurant at the Zilara Cap Cana. That's an actual train that you can dine in. And our chef actually came to the Dominican Republic from India, so it is authentic dining. Also, our gourmet coffee shops at each and every one of our properties. And at the bottom right, you'll find our Tres Cervezas. We're the only all-inclusive resort in the world at our Ziva Cancun actually have a microbrewery right on property. And then last but not least, on the screen to the left bottom is an authentic Dominican Republic restaurant. Now, again, we're not going to talk about each and every one of our properties today specifically, but at our Hilton La Romana, you have this authentic restaurant, Chinolas. I always say it's funny, when you go to Mexico, every property in Mexico has a Mexican restaurant. That's what people want when they're in Mexico. But in the Dominican Republic, it's very rare to find a property that has an authentic Dominican restaurant. So you're going to find that there. So great food and beverage, so many options to choose from at each of the properties. You're not required to make reservations, but we allow them now, of course, part of our COVID protocol. But really flexible dining. There's no limitations to how often you dine at a restaurant. And before I talk about accommodations, the only other thing I just wanted to remind everybody about is our sensitivity to any food restrictions. So if you have clients that have allergies, have specific dietary requirements, rest assured that our food and beverage teams on property will take excellent care of them. Our third pillar is accommodations. And this is one coming from a retail background. You guys who know me know I love that no matter what room category you book at a Playa property, you're going to have a really nice room. So even if it's only a garden view room, it's going to be a beautiful room. And then of course we have swim ups and ocean fronts and presidentials and butler suites, everything in between. But just remember that no matter what room category you book, it's going to be beautiful. Now, keep in mind, you still need to make sure you're qualifying your client. You want to make sure you're getting them into the room that they want. So remember that we are smaller properties traditionally, so you want to ensure that they get the room that they want, because if they're holding out to hopefully get an upgrade when they check in, as much as our team on property would like to do that, chances are we're going to be full or at higher occupancies during a normal time frame. So book them in the room they want, bottom line. And then our next pillar is what is a newer pillar for us, which is health and wellness. And I say newer because we've really started to notice more and more that people are focusing on health and wellness. They're focusing on maintaining that healthy lifestyle, whether it be their fitness routines, whether it be just taking care of themselves mentally, using, going for massages, going and, taking care of themselves. And we're really finding that is a big focus on us. So you're going to find great properties, great fitness centers at our resorts. For example, our new Hyatts in Cap Cana, we have over 14,000 square foot fitness center. At the Zilara Cancun, you can see we have a Stotts Pilates studios. Each and every one of our properties, the fitness centers also come with personal trainers who are there to assist you, and it's included. And of course, as I mentioned, beautiful spas. I always find it funny whenever we have a spa renovation or a new property opening up, it's almost a little internal competition about who has the most beautiful spa because they're so spectacular. And then last but not least, our fifth and final pillar, which is personally my absolute favorite, is our service. I have truly said right from the get-go that I don't believe anybody compares to the service that you will get at a Playa property. So if you haven't experienced one yet, I hope that you have the opportunity to do so. The teams are amazing. We have a very high staff to guest ratio, which really allows us to slow down, get to know our clients, build that rapport and create those memorable experiences. And that has our guests coming back over and over again. And of course, you can see each one of these lovely staff members has their hand over their heart. That's our signature trademark, service from the heart. And you absolutely will receive that from every single staff member at any one of our properties. I'm very proud to be a part of the Playa team. So I'm going to pass it back over to Michelle.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Amanda. And yes, each one of those pillars are so important to us at Playa, and I hope it's important to you when selling to your clients. All right, so now opened. Unfortunately, at the end of March, it was nobody wants to go back and think about March, right? It was a rough month, and unfortunately, we had to close our resorts for the first time due to COVID. So let me tell you that once we were able to reopen our door, Amanda just talked about our service from the heart. If you thought our service was good before, our staff is so excited to have you and your guests back at the resorts that the service, again, I was just there last month, better than ever. They are just so excited to have people back at their resorts. It's infectious. They're just so excited. And you still get that service from the heart, the little signature moves. So just want to let you know which ones of our resorts are open and which ones are still coming. Just starting on this slide, these are our adults only resorts. So we've got our Hyatt Zilara Rose Hall located in Jamaica, just 15 minutes away from the Jamaica Montego Bay Airport. We've got our Turquoise Tower, so located right in the Hyatt Ziva Cancun, all access to everything at Hyatt Ziva Cancun. And do not forget, you get access to that adults only Punta Vista bar with an incredible infinity pool overlooking all of Cancun. Our Hyatt Zilara located on the widest stretch of beach right in Cancun. And then that bottom right picture is our newest baby, just opened last November. On the amazing Juanillo Beach is our Hyatt Zilara Cap Cana. First one that we've ever built from the stand up, and these four are now all officially open for business. Sticking with the Hyatt brand, but with our all ages, family friendly resorts. Now opened, as I mentioned, the Hyatt Ziva Cancun, located on, in my opinion, the best piece of land in all of Cancun. We've got that Caribbean Sea around three sides. We've got our Hyatt Ziva Rose Hall, located right next to the Zilara. Absolutely must is to go try the jerk chicken when you are here. And again, on the bottom left, located in the Beverly Hills of the Dominican in Cap Cana is our brand new Hyatt Ziva Cap Cana, all open for business. Some of the others that are opened, beautifully renovated, adults only, Hilton Playa del Carmen. Many people remember this as the Royal in Playa del Carmen. It is still the Playa Royal at heart, but oh my gosh, it went through the most amazing renovation. Every junior suite was renovated last year. The lobby, the restaurants, it looks spectacular and just steps away from downtown Playa. We've got our sanctuary, our adults only sanctuary Cap Cana. Where else can you stay in a castle, all inclusive? And then our Jewel Paradise Cove in Jamaica, adults only, right outside, just 10 minutes from downtown Ocho Rios, and numerous attractions, again, now open for business. Moving back over to Jamaica, our Hilton Rose Hall, I love this resort, only 20 minutes from the airport, super family friendly. You cannot miss out on the water park here. It's got all the hanging bridges. One of the water slides goes right to the swim up bar. Great value for your clients, now open. Our Panama Jack Cancun, definitely got to check out Camp Jack and our new Teens Club hashtag. Keeps all the kids busy. And then don't forget about Jewel Grand for those multi-generational families, 1, 2, 3-bedroom suites and villas located at Jewel Grand in Jamaica. All of these now open for business. And then lastly, we've got some coming soon. So on the bottom right, that will be the next one that we reopen on September 24th. So already we're in September now. Just minutes away from downtown San Jose is our family-friendly Hyatt Ziva Los Cabos. On October 1st, you will experience some of the absolute best sunsets from your balcony or swim up at the Hyatt Ziva Puerto Vallarta, 10 minutes from the Malecon. Also on October 1st, we reopen our other Panama Jack in Playa del Carmen. Same thing, just steps away from downtown 5th Avenue, right by the ferry to get you over to Cozumel. Panama Jack Playa del Carmen opens October 1st. And then last but certainly not least, November 15th, we will reopen our Hilton La Romana, both the adults only side as well as the family friendly side. This resort again in 2019 went through a complete renovation. Every room was renovated. We added some new restaurants. Chinola was one of them that Amanda showed here. So located on the Caribbean sea side of the Dominican. So again, if you're selling Bavaro Beach, that's great, but that is on the Atlantic Ocean side. Get them to the La Romana side, experience that crystal clear turquoise beaches. And again, that opens November 15th. Now I'm going to shoot it back over to Amanda to show you a bunch of different cool things that we've developed on the Agent Cash Plus website.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And oh my goodness, looking at all the properties again, every time we do these, I just can't wait to finally go back and see them all. We have some really exciting things going on. So the first thing I want to just remind everybody about, I know a lot of agents have taken the time now while things are a little bit slower to really just try to, absorb everything they can about Playa resorts only, I'm sure. But you may have seen in our Agent Cash portal under the Learning Center, we have new courses available. So we highly recommend going in, recertifying yourself. We, again, at the beginning of all of this COVID mess, I'm going to say it, the mess, we decided it was a good time to go in and revamp our Learning Center, update it, update the information. So these are just two examples that of the programs that are available. We have a new course for Sanctuary Capcana as well as our groups and weddings, but you're going to find all of the brands available in there for you. So you're going to get a certificate at, of course, showing, and then you're also going to have even one of those little signature stamps for your email if you'd like that as well. Also on the Agent Cash site, now I just want to remind everybody once again to ensure if you are booking destination weddings, or even if it's something that you're thinking about doing. I know a lot of people have decided to move towards groups during this time because I will say we are seeing group business coming in. You want to make sure you're a wedding specialist. So when you log into Agent Cash Plus, under the groups and wedding tabs, you can see circled is wedding specialist program. So don't be scared. It's not a 30-minute, certification course. That's in the Learning Center, and it's certainly not 30 minutes. This here, the wedding specialist program is really just a form that you fill out with your contact information, your agency information, IATA, and it really is just a one-time contract between us, Playa Resorts, and you, the agent, providing commission on your destination wedding. So just a reminder that you do earn commission on all the weddings that you, the agent, book for your clients. So for anything in Mexico, you're going to earn 10% commission, not including taxes and service fees, on the entire wedding. So that's the packages, the dance floor, the DJ, the fireworks, everything. And then for Jamaica and the Dominican and all of the Caribbean, if there's any new destinations that pop up, it is 10% on the wedding package itself and additional guests. So just another opportunity to earn additional money by booking a Playa property. So we have so many exciting things on our Agent Cash site. So we want to make sure, again, take the time now while it's quieter to really get yourself familiar with it, so you know exactly where to find everything and that you're enrolled in everything that you need to. So of course, not only is there so many great tools in here, but this is where you register your booking. So that for you, the agent, is the most important. That's where you benefit the most, of course, is from our Agent Cash incentive program. So anytime you make a booking to any one of our Playa properties, you're going to pop in there, register your booking, and you're going to earn points. Now, those points you can either choose to redeem for free nights, which of course we want you to do. We'd love for you to come and stay with us, or you can redeem them for cash on a reloadable Visa card. So it's up to you how you choose to do it. Now, I do want to say that when you register your bookings, you're automatically also arranging for your clients to have an amenity in their suite with a card from you. Now, the reason I really want to talk about it right now is because leave this as a surprise to your clients. And now more than ever, because with our Playa Safe Stay protocol, our staff members are not permitted to enter a guest's room without permission. So if nobody is in the room at the time that they come by, they are not able to leave that amenity. So there is the chance that an amenity will not be delivered on your behalf, because guests really are not in their rooms very often. So normally this isn't an issue, but of course with the COVID policy, we just want to ensure that nobody's disappointed if they're expecting something. So, and also so if you know that, if perhaps they come back and they didn't get anything, that is likely why. So again, also in the agent site, you again are going to be able to find our marketing center. I have a lot of people lately who are really relying on social media to market their business. If that's you, make sure you're enrolled in the media library and utilize the marketing center. So in our media library, when you register, you're going to have access to all the videos we have, all the photos. We have hundreds of photos of each and every property, and you're able to do whatever you want with those photos. Okay, we mentioned the Learning Center where you can become certified. And of course, our offers. We're going to talk about all of the offers we have in place right now, but there are a few. So if you forget, remember, you can always find whatever offers we have in the market for yourselves or for your clients on the Agent Cash Plus site. And then last but certainly not least, this is also how we're able to track the business. So us as BDMs, Playa Resorts in general, this is how we're able to see who's supporting us. And we certainly want to be able to recognize that and thank you for all of your support. So if you haven't done it already, ensure that you're enrolled as in our Agent Cash Plus program. So we're going to go ahead now and just talk about the promos that we have going on. Again, if you want to relook and get the full fine print details, go to the Agent Cash site and take a look under offers. For you right now, we have our Book 3, Stay 3 promotion. So for Dominican Republic, if you make 3 bookings for 3 nights or longer to any of our Dominican properties. So it doesn't have to be just Ziva or Zilara Cap Cana. It can be the Ziva Zilara Cap Cana, Sanctuary Cap Cana, or either the Hilton La Romana Adult or all ages. Make 3 bookings for 3 nights or longer, and you're going to earn yourself 3 free nights. So you have until September 30th, so you have the rest of the month, and it started July 24th. So if you've already made bookings since then, those are going to qualify, and you don't have to track it. You just have to make sure you've registered it under Agent Cash, and it's for travel right up until the end of December. So for us Canadians, I know it's a little bit slower for us. We're not really getting a lot of people traveling right now. So if you're booking your clients for March, for April, for May, anything up to the end of December, it's going to qualify. The next promotion that we have going on right now is our Work from Paradise, our Learn from Paradise. So this is available. You can see all of our Hyatt Zivas and our Hyatt Zilaras, as well as our Sanctuary Cap Cana. So it's a great opportunity for your guests who are already working remotely. They've been working from their dining room table like me since March, and they just want to change of scenery. They can certainly take advantage of this program, and they have some really amazing inclusions. And again, you can find the full list of details that I personally love. You're staying 14 nights or longer. You're going to have an upgraded suite, so beautiful room automatically, laundry service included, spa services included twice a week. You're going to have the cabanas automatically confirmed for you on Saturdays and Sundays. We've transformed our our ballrooms into workstations, separated, of course, socially distanced workstations. So if you require that space away from the kids, maybe, you can do that as well. And of course, the IT support, among other things. So this is a really great program and change of scenery. I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather be working from the beach than from my dining room table. Another great and new promotion that we have right now for your guests is our Villa Escape, I'm calling it, at Sanctuary Cap Cana. Of course, the villas are always the most popular, at least I find to be the most popular room categories. The guests love them. So when you're booking your clients into any one of our villas right now, and you can see you have until the 13th of December to book and travel up until the 18th. So it really is to get in some last minute bookings for the third quarter and the fourth quarter of this year, for as long as they're getting 5 night minimum, and you're gonna have an amazing experience. Not only, it's funny because I think you're gonna have an amazing experience even without these exclusions, but now you're gonna have a romantic dinner provided in your suite or on the beach. You're gonna have private airport transfers. You can see on the list there, bubble bath with champagne, among all of the other amazing things you've already received. So take a peek if you want more information on that. And then our next promotion for you wedding agents. It's funny, Michelle and I have been working so closely with the wedding department, and we have really worked hard to get this promotion in place for you guys. We asked what wedding agents wanted more of from us from our wedding program, and free events is what we've been told over and over and over again. So not only are you going to find a 10% savings on our wedding packages for intimate elegance or higher, but you're also going to see free events. So this booking promo started the end of July. You have up until the end of December to book the weddings for new weddings. But again, the travel doesn't have to take place until the end of 2020, or end of 2021, I'm sorry. So you have all of next year. But if you have 5 to 34 rooms, you're going to get a free cocktail party. And if you have 35 rooms or higher, you're going to get a free cocktail party plus a free 2-hour dinner. So now what's important to know is these are not wedding day events. So it's going to be more maybe your welcome cocktail. Maybe you want to have a cocktail party for your rehearsal. Maybe you want to do a brunch, or, you know, for the day after the wedding. So it is events outside of the actual wedding day. You wanted free events, and we're giving them to you. So take advantage of that. Of course, every one of our properties has incredible wedding venues, and they're just amazing wedding teams as well. And then last but certainly not least, I believe this is our last promotion that we have, is our Labor Day savings. So right now we have just launched yesterday until the 8th of September, so 1 week of Labor Day savings events at each and every one of our properties. So they're already built into the tour operator pricing. They're built into the direct online pricing as well. But you can see also, if you are booking direct, you're going to have the 24-hour free cancellation, which right now is really, I think, an important thing to keep in mind. There's so much uncertainty still. I mean, we're certainly going in the right direction in terms of traveling and everything the properties have done. But if you have clients that are still a little bit on the fence, lock them in now with these savings, and they really can have the flexibility of canceling 24 hours. If you are interested in getting these social media images and sharing them yourselves, let us know. You can reach out to either Michelle or myself. You're going to see our contact information in just a minute. We can send them over to you. I also have them on my Facebook page. If you're a friend, you're welcome to use them, and certainly reach out to us if there's anything that we can do to help. And I believe that is the last slide. I just want to remind everybody, for the Canadians that are listening, it is currently myself and our VP of Sales for Canada, Rose Cosentino, holding down the fort here in Canada. And of course, I'm your BDM, guys. So as much as we all love Rose, she is a very busy lady with that VP title. So please, if it's a regular BDM question or anything in Canada, reach out to me first. And if I need to assist Rose, I will do that. I'm going to pass it over to Michelle to introduce her team.
Absolutely. Thanks, Amanda. So so right now, this is what our US-based team looks like. Top right, that's me, and I kind of do everything in that light greenish, bluish, again, Midwest down to Texas. Allison Farrell's our BDM on the East Coast, located outside of New York, so she handles the whole East Coast. And then Jermaine Humphrey is located in Chicago, but handling part of the Midwest as well as the West Coast. And then Andrea Wright is our VP of Sales in the US. Some exciting news though is that business is going well. And this is a good thing for both you guys and us, because we did unfortunately have to have some furloughs throughout the COVID and the quarantine, and business is heading in the right direction so much that we are bringing one of our BDMs back next week. So if you're in the East Coast of the US, you might recognize this guy. We call him the Playa guy. His name is Randolph Tenike, and he's going to come back to work and be back as part of our sales team next week. So we cannot wait. And again, for you and us, this shows a really good sign of business. So we'll just move forward with that positivity.
Exactly, and hopefully we will be welcoming back everybody else from the team as soon as we can. So really exciting.
Yes.
So thanks, guys, and that wraps it up for us. Kelly, let's I guess see what questions we have, right?
Yeah, but first I just want to say on this screen right here, and I just have a question. I was wondering if the Playa guy has any idea that his, Zoom shot of his face is in this presentation.
Listen, he has stickers of this face. He has stickers made that he gives out when he goes into agencies. I was in the Dominican in January and saw one of these stickers on the post in the airport. So I'm gonna say he doesn't mind.
He certainly wouldn't mind at all. That's hilarious.
That is very funny. You know what? I just might have to add this to my bucket list. Like usually it's like places that I want to go, or maybe like big things that I want to do or experience. But I think I'm gonna have to add the Playa guy to my bucket list of people that I have to meet.
Oh, he's something. He's something.
I'm just telling you.
Love him. Yeah, he's a good time.
Yes.
So funny. Actually, an agent, Patty, just said, yep, he sure does have stickers.
I see.
So there you go. All right. So why don't we turn our cameras on and let's show our faces. And that would be great. So, wow, we had an amazing turnout today. Thank you so much, everyone. We have, so we're via Zoom webinars and also Spoiled Agent Canada Facebook page live. And I successfully am hosting a watch party on the Spoiled Agent USA Facebook page.
Amazing.
Wow. Look at you, Kelly. Good work.
I didn't even know these things. You could do this. I could go to one, but I never thought about two. So that's great. Okay, I think I'm going to stop participant sharing if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm not. Oh, wait, can you guys see me? I think I'm hiding myself. I'm going to show myself. Here I am. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, ladies, so much. And we do actually have lots of questions. So agents tuning in via Facebook, please feel free if you have any questions. We're gonna do some Q&A right now. Type in the comment area on FaceTime, and I'll get to those. But we're actually gonna start right now in the Q&A box via Zoom, if that's all right with you guys.
All right.
All right, good. Okay. And yeah, so if you type a question in the chat box, if you guys don't mind typing in the Q&A, it's just there's actually, a couple hundred chat messages in that chat box. So I will look for your questions, but sometimes I do miss them. But if they're in the Q&A, I promise you they will get answered today. All right. So Laura Lee's question is, are the points / value expiring even with COVID?
So normally they do expire 12 months from the time they go into your account. We did extend that for 3 months. Those 3 months is when our resorts were closed. So you couldn't redeem them there. So we did extend that for a 3-month period.
Great. Okay. Oh, Michelle, can you give the for coming soon dates again, but a little bit slower? Now, do you guys have a page, a website page, maybe that that kind of has all of that? Is that?
Of course. So on agentcashplus.com, that is our agent facing everything you need to know about Playa website. Right at the top, it says there's a COVID update. It will always have our updated information on there. But for the forthcoming ones, September 24th is when we are reopening Hyatt Ziva Los Cabos. October 1st is Panama Jack Playa del Carmen, as well as Hyatt Ziva Puerto Vallarta. And then last but not least, November 15th is our Hilton La Romana, both the adult side as well as the family friendly side.
That's perfect. That's awesome. Okay, there's Joanne. I'm gonna get rid of that there. Okay, is there a max capacity at this time for the resorts, or are they allowing full capacity?
There it is. There is a max capacity, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Michelle, if you know, but I believe for Mexico and the Dominican Republic, it's 30% is the maximum we're allowed. And then for Jamaica, it just got bumped up to 50% max is what we're allowed. It really, I think, depends on the destination and what the COVID numbers look like in those destinations. So that's why it's a little bit different between
I actually don't think the DR does have one right now. Mexico for sure is the 30%. We are crossing our fingers that numbers stay low so that they were hoping in the next week or so they could move to 60%. We haven't heard anything confirming that, but that's just the hope of it. So, but yeah, it's exciting. When we were in Mexico, there was 2 of our resorts that were at 100% capacity, meaning they were at 30%. So
30,
right now that is our new 100%. So we're looking forward to increasing that though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So again, this whole situation is very fluid. You know, it's really important to stay up to date with the government websites. And of course, Playa is following all of the rules and regulations and doing what they need to do, you know, with the various governments. So that's good. All right, let's just see let's just see here. Do they get free events when booked through a vacation package, or if you booked for
the destination weddings?
Yeah, destination weddings.
Yes, yeah, it doesn't matter how you book the travel. That's the events is part of the actual wedding itself. So they would get it for sure. It doesn't matter how they book the travel.
Right, so you can book through a tour operator as a group or book with you guys directly, whatever. It's great. Awesome. Exactly. And now same with incentives, right? We can book through any of our favorite tour operators. We can book the package rate or do whatever, but then we have to go to the website. Is it the Agent
Cash Plus? Yep.
Cash Plus.com. And I did actually post it in everywhere. And all
perfect.
Thank you.
I'm going live.
And so for that incentive that Amanda had mentioned, the book 3, same thing to your point, Kelly, that can be booked through any of your favorite tour operators. You just need to make sure and registered on Agent Cash Plus. Otherwise, we don't know that it was ever booked.
Right. And that's a big thing. And I think a lot of agents know that when you're booking through the various tour operators, the tour operators only share your client's name with Playa Resorts. They don't share your name, the travel agent. So this is such a, you know, by offering these incentives and these portals, this is a really great way for, you know, Playa to connect with you and see who you are, not just your clients, right? Because you guys, you know, well, we are so important, and we're the one, you know, kind of guiding our clients. So, so important to make sure that you remember to record those bookings on the site. So
I do want to add really quickly, just while we're talking about the promotions and how we book them. So for Canadians, for the Work from Paradise and the Sanctuary Villa promotion, they're only bookable either direct or, I just found out, both Transat holidays as well as travel brands picked up those promotions. So whenever we have promotions, we always offer them to the tour operators if they want to add them. It's just it's not a simple just add them and they're available. So not everybody decides to, but travel brands and Transat have decided to add those 2 promotions. So you can book those in Canadian funds through those 2 tour operators.
That's great. Michelle, is that pretty much the same with the US, or pretty much everybody picks it up? Yeah, so just keep looking, guys, with your favorite tour operators. If you don't see it with one, you know, check with your second favorite. Or I don't know, maybe you have 2 favorites, I don't know, but just keep checking, you'll find it. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, are the Labor Day discounts for room only?
Yeah, because it's they're Playa promotions, so they're for our accommodations. But when, again, operators, if you're booking a package, it's going to be incorporated into that, so not to worry.
I'm actually gonna ask this question, but I'm also gonna answer it, and maybe you guys can add some input into it as well. How's that?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, so Cindy wants to know any insight on or updates on for Jamaica travel. Right now, of course, they're still showing that you need a COVID test for travel through September 30th. She has clients going in November. So I think this is really out of our control, and we don't have any insight. Of course, this is government run. But I think it's really important to stay connected with the JTB, and just kind of, watch numbers, stay up to date. And of course, Playa and all of the properties in Jamaica are kind of at the beck and call of what's happening. So so hopefully, unfortunately, Cindy, we don't have we just don't know. But you're just gonna, we're just gonna have to kind of keep an eye on things. And I really hope your clients get to go.
Yes, we all hope your clients get to go. I don't care what hotel they're going to. I hope they can go. But I do, I will reiterate what Kelly said. The Jamaica Tourist Board has done a fantastic job of keeping us and the agents and clients in the loop on everything. Go to their website. They always have the most up-to-date information, as well as if you're the JTB has reps throughout the country, so reach out to your local BDM for the JTB, and they are more than happy. They've got some really great client flyers and everything that you can even share with, but definitely reach out to them, because as Kelly said, it's a super fluid time and everything's changing all the time.
Yeah. Just with Jamaica being up to, Cindy, she's saying with Jamaica being up to 50% now, occupancy, that she's not, maybe you guys had some inside scoop.
I wish, sorry.
I know, eh? Me too. Nope. We'll just have to, let's just hope that Cindy's guests and all of our guests that are booked all will be good moving forward. Okay, I have an agent from Facebook on the Canadian page here. Just wondering about travel agent rates. Are they available for agents right now? Can we come and stay and visit and hang, maybe sit in this chair like, I was doing.
Sanctuary Cap Cana.
So
they're available. Under the Agent Cash site, just go under offers and you'll see for travel agents, and you just click in the property you want and you can book it right there.
It's really easy. You don't have to go back and forth with the hotel. I can't tell you how many agents I've had reach out to me lately, because obviously they want to get back into destination, so that they can start posting and sharing and have that confidence. And also, say maybe you have points to stay with us for 2 nights, but you really want to go for 5 nights. You can book your 2 nights with your points and then go and book those agent rates for the additional 3 nights.
Right. That's awesome that we can do that for sure. And we just have to log in. That's, I think, one of the most, before you can access all this. And I've actually been in there now. So when you click on book now and you have all the properties, all the brands there, is it like a live booking engine, or is it like a request and a turnaround? How does that work?
Yeah, no, it's a live booking engine now. We added, I think in February, we actually added an air component to it. So we obviously have strong partnerships with all of our tour operators, but we're getting a lot of requests for a need that's saying they wish they could book a package with us. So we have air components in there. You can book air, hotel, transfers. We've even partnered with a third-party insurance. So you can check it out on there. We have airfare for the people in the States. Southwest is in there. We get that question a lot. Southwest, Frontier, all the major airlines.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's Canadian Airlines in there as well, which is great for us up north too.
Oh, very nice, Amanda. Nice. I'm gonna go check that out.
And the insurance covers Canadians as well. Someone just asked me that for the first time this week. So the insurance coverage covers Canadians also.
Sweet. All right. So we're all set, ready to go. Okay. Do you provide complimentary transfers from the airport to Cap Cana resorts and back, if booked directly with the resort?
No, you can add them to be part of a package, but they don't come complimentary.
Right. Excellent.
No.
Okay, so Laura Lee's question is, who determines the percentage allowed with regards to the capacity? Is it the CDC or is it the Mexican government?
It's the government.
The government.
Yeah, because that's why Jamaica, Dominican, and Mexico are so different. It's the government who works with the CDC, but so that's why it's always different. And we have to, some people say, oh, when are you going to change it? Obviously in each country and we have to go by whatever they say.
Yeah, our hands are tied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, law's the law. It's all, just depends on what's happening in each place. For wedding bonus events, all passengers would need to be booked with the same agent to count towards the promo, correct? Yeah, excellent.
Yes, the same agent and the same source. So if they were all booked through one tour operator, they all do need to be booked through that one tour operator.
Okay. Do any of your hotels have a baby club for a 2-year-old child, for example?
No, all little ones need to be potty trained. Not that 2-year-olds can't be potty trained, but no, it starts at age 4.
That'd be nice, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just see here. All right. So yeah, so there are there's lots of comments in the chat box. So you know what I'm going to do, girls, is I'm going to send you guys the chat box file. And unlike Michelle, I like to use my hand. I need to send you guys a chat box, and I'll go through. If any questions weren't answered, we'll get back to you directly.
Perfect.
And yeah, actually, this is a really great one. Mary Lynn just said, what are any great tips and tricks you are using to build confidence in our mutual clients for a return to travel? With the current restrictions in Canada, well, we're talking about Canadians because on return, of course, we have a mandatory 2-week quarantine in Canada. So everybody has to quarantine for 2 weeks when they get back. So any tips for something like that? Maybe that.
I missed the very beginning of your question, Kelly. Sorry, what was it
Sure.
again?
Do you have any great tips, tricks that you're using or Playa Resorts is using to build confidence with our mutual clients?
I personally, I mean, we can't obviously in Canada change the quarantine. It sucks for all of us. So, but I would share our Playa Safe Stay video. Share it over and over and over again. The feedback is phenomenal. We actually have a testimonial video as well, if anybody's interested, that I can send to you. It was done at the Ziva Zilara Cap Cana with interviewing guests in destination on their experience. So that's what I would do as well. And just, yeah, I mean, I would say that's my 2 biggest things. And just information, just get them excited. If you seem nervous and if you seem hesitant, then that's what they're going to feed off of. So yeah, that's my advice. Anything to add to that, Michelle?
No, I think that's great. And again, I'll reiterate about the video. It's about a 5-minute long video, but it takes you through truly when you pull up at one of our resorts, all the way through the entire property until the checkout. So it really gives you, as soon as you watch it, you're like, okay, I can do that. That looks great. You know,
Right.
So use that. And it's just a YouTube link. So again, it makes it very easy to share.
Yes.
You know, follow our social medias as well. We have agents in destination. We had a big event in Cancun to get people back down. We've got about 50 agents and tour operators in Cap Cana right now. So follow our social streams. And then again, we're here to help. So anything we can do, please let us know.
And I just want to, so I'm going to add to that because I know people are going to comment, why is there no Canadians in Punta Cana? Guys, we have the quarantine here. So I want to go just as badly as you all do. So we're very grateful and thankful that our US BDMs and team have been able to go down and host some of their top accounts to just, again, give us tools to show how safe it is. And as soon as we're able to go, I will be hosting trips too. So I'm not forgetting about you, I promise.
Soon come, Amanda, soon come.
Yes, exactly.
So I have agents are very, very interested in sharing the testimonial, and they're also very interested in sending the video as well. But so can we send that to everybody, and someone just made a little note saying, can you, some people are willing to take the link, but some are saying that Facebook doesn't like the YouTube link. So I don't know if is it possible to get the actual video out like to everybody, because we'll have the list for everybody, of course, that tuned in live, or
oh yeah,
what do you think?
Yeah,
can you kind of gather something and we'll
yeah
that's easy, that's easy to do for sure.
Okay, so everybody just sit tight. We'll I'm going to commit, we're going to get this to you by tomorrow. Today's what, I don't know, what day is it? Is it Wednesday, I think.
Right.
Wednesday.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah. So Thursday, we're going to get you guys, we will email you guys the link. We'll get you guys the 2 videos, testimonial, and then also the safe, what are you guys calling that?
Safe stay.
Yes. Okay. And we'll get that off to you guys as well. And I'm also going to make sure we include the agent portal, the link as well, and all the sales contacts, so you guys can reach out to your BDM if you have any questions, need help, or want to get, you know, copies of some of these amazing promotions that that was in the presentation. We can just get you all sorted out. So there you go. All right.
Perfect.
So I think that's
And remember too, if you guys need help with anything, let us know. Reach out to us if you need help with getting registered for the media library and anything like that. We're here to help you guys. So
that's amazing. And I'm excited to hear that you guys are that you've started hiring or rehiring or unfurloughing.
bringing our people back.
Yes, us too. Us too. Us
Amazing.
too. Yeah, and it's a good sign for everybody in the industry. It means that
100%.
business is coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really a good sign. Well, ladies, thank you so much for putting this together. There's so many amazing comments, really positive, great
Thank
presentation.
you.
Yeah, so you guys have to go through and read it all through later on.
We
okay?
will.
All right.
Perfect.
And here's to me one day running into the Playa guy. That's all I can say. Like my next goal.
We're gonna make that happen, Kelly. We are
We
gonna
will.
make that
We will.
happen.
I'm in. I'm gonna be in every airport looking for stickers. But anyway.
Right.
Okay. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
All
We really
right.
appreciate your time. And you guys, why don't you guys do the final farewell and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, no, thank you all. This is an amazing crowd. And Kelly, thanks so much for having us. Amanda, anything you want to follow up with?
No, just same as you. Thank you guys. Thank you, Callie. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the little bit of summer that's left back to school. Good luck to all the parents and caregivers as well. We're with you guys. So thank you.
Thanks for everything, guys.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Have a good day.
Yay! I'm gonna go lie on my little
Get
couch.
back in your cabana.
Yeah.
Michelle and I are going to the beach.
Yeah,
Okay. Get me some tacos.